ladies and gentlemen, with an attitude of excellence, you can build power way beyond your expectations. But you have to see it, you have to believe it, and you have to live it. I get up every day and I pop open my laptop. I'm not even fully out of bed sometimes, and I pop open my laptop and I'll log on to Facebook, and I normally put two things. One is, good morning, how you doing? Make today and every day an A day. Most people who know me, they say it, Mr. A Day. And if it's not A Day, it's have a great and growing day. And then right behind that, I have to put some type of positive thought, because that helps my attitude of excellence. And I have people that challenge me all the time, and they say, Tom, well, how can every day be an A day? I say every day can't be an A day. But guess what? If you approach it with mental toughness and you expect it to be, then you'll have more A days than B days, C days, E days, F days, or any other type of day. But you have to believe it. You have to feel it within yourself. And one of the best examples that I love is watching a movie. Any of you ever seen the movie Caddyshack? What character in that movie was mentally tough? The gopher. The gopher. And you imagine going through an entire series of days and someone's trying to blow you out of your home, flush you out of your home. Everything's being challenged around you. But at the end of that day, at the end of that movie, that gopher would pop up and the song would start. And it'd be, it's all right. Nothing's bothering me. That's how you have to think. And some people say, well, that sounds like that pie in the sky, about motivation stuff. And like I said again, the thing is, the gopher gets challenged. It's not an A day for that gopher. Life happens to that gopher the same way life happens to you and me. But we can get back up at the end of the day. Wake back up the next morning. I talk to people all the time, and they tell me how bad things are going, how challenging things are. And yes, they happen to you, they happen to me. But with an attitude of excellence, you can empower and pull yourself through. And it can also speak in your body language. Any of you know when a person is down? Can you tell? Like if you have, how many of you have siblings? All right? Can you tell when your brothers or sisters are not doing well? How many of you have children? The same way. Well, the same thing goes for you. One of the best pictures that I love, and I share it in a lot of my presentations, is the picture of a kitten looking into the mirror and he sees a lion. And it says, what matters most is how you see yourself. What matters most is how you see yourself. So even during your bad days, it still comes down to how do you see yourself. Because if you see yourself as a failure, guess where you're going to be. If you see yourself as a quitter, guess where you're going to be. You have to see yourself pushing through and getting through. Yesterday on Facebook, I posted a thought, and I told my friends that there's brilliance in your resilience. Brilliance in your resilience. Right when you think you're going to quit, right when you think you're going to give up, right when someone who's been a naysayer or a toxic person in your life tells you that you're going to fail and something isn't for you, brilliance in your resilience says no. Tomorrow's a new day, and I have permission to give myself a new way. Permission, an attitude of excellence, also means that you're fearless and you're committed about getting to your goal. I interviewed for my magazine last month, Larry Wingy. And they call him the pit bull of personal development, personal success. And I interviewed him for the spring issue. And I asked him a question. I said, Larry, why don't people get what they say they want in life? And I remember his answer like yesterday, because it wasn't your common, quote-unquote, motivational speaker response. Larry said, Ty, you can ask a room of people how to be successful. And each one of them in that room can tell you how to do it, because they're looking at getting at the goal. He said, how do you get what you want in life? You have to be fearless to remove things and people out of your path to get to where you want to be in life. And a lot of people today, they don't have that type of guts. They don't have that type of standard. And how the young people say swag about themselves. See, if you have to tolerate people, then you don't have the attitude of excellence. Because a person who has an attitude of excellence, you're not going to tolerate foolishness. You're not going to tolerate people who are lazy. You're not going to tolerate people who set you back. You have to have the standard. You have to have the belief. That's the attitude of excellence. But some of us will hold on to that dead relationship. Some of us will hold on to that job that continuously devalues you and treats you like crap each and every day. And some of us will just tolerate foolishness continuously and continuously. My tolerance level for foolishness is very, very thin. I weed out the contenders from the pretenders. When I smell a skunk, it's a skunk. It's gone. It's that simple. I ask audiences all the time, and a lot of you heard me speak before, are you green and growing or ripe and dying? Are you green and growing or ripe and dying? The person with the attitude of excellence is always green and growing. But that person who's questionable, a suspect, they're most likely ripe and dying. People tell you that they're coasting through life, they're trying to make things work out. The only way to coast is to go downhill. That's the only way to coast. You put anything round on a level plane, it will not move. You lift up that other end of the table, it's going downhill. It may go fast, it may go slow, but it's going. So it's no coasting. You're either committed and driven and doing it, or you're going to give up. You're going to give up. And that's what the attitude of excellence is all about. Green and growing or ripe and dying.